Hello, it is Jay here. We're going to start off by just warming up for a review of the Mrrw Thieves. So this is going to be super repetitious. This is just for my own edification and just to get myself going. I'm just going to work through the introduction, try and get the introduction really good and solid. And once that happens, I will press stop, I will stop, and then I will record the full review, and we'll see how that works. We'll see if that makes my introductions to my reviews a little smoother. So yes, this is my script for the Mrrw Thieves, and I think to start off with, I'm just going to probably be looking at my notes a lot and trying to get it worked into my head so that there'll be less note looking, and maybe I'll also hammer out any things that I didn't notice of wavery things. So starting off, how am I going to start this off? I'm going to start this off, the post-apocalypse is an apt, yeah, you know what? The post-apocalypse is an apt story for the lives of Indigenous people post-contact. The post-apocalypse is an apt story for the lives of Indigenous people of North America. The post-apocalypse is an apt story for the lives of the Indigenous people of North America post-contact. Georgian Bay Métis writer Cherry Demeline. Georgian Bay Métis Cherry Demeline, Georgian Bay Métis writer's 2017 novel, YA novel, The Mrrw Thieves, is the winner. See, now I'm cramming a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, see, this is good. So, yeah, the post-apocalypse is an apt story for the lives of Indigenous people living in a post-contact. The post-apocalypse is an apt story for the lives of Indigenous people living. The post-apocalypse is an apt place. A post-apocalyptic story is an apt. A post-apocalyptic story is very apt for the lives of Indigenous people living in a post-contact world. Métis writer Cherry Demeline, in her the post-apocalypse is an apt story for the lives of Indigenous people of North America post-contact. Georgian Bay Métis writer Cherry Demeline's 2017 YA novel, Mrrw Thieves, it's the winner of the Governor's General Award for Children's Literature in Canada, envisions a future world where no one can dream but Indigenous people, and in the resulting ruins, the collapse of settler society, the surviving whites hunt down and harvest native peoples for their marrows, hoping for a cure or at least a treatment to stave off the inevitable. 15-year-old Frenchie, who has lost his parents and then his brother in the opening scenes of this novel, is running with fellow Indigenous youth, and they're looking for their people. They're looking for a place of safety, and they're battling not only the very self-righteous recruiters who want to grab them up for their own good, for the good of wider culture as they see it, but also they're battling sort of the traumas of their own past. Yeah. Okay. This is why things are always rough at the beginning of my things. It's like how to elegantly try and get information in. So I'm hoping that saying something like, yeah, you know, that a post-apocalyptic story is a pretty apt metaphor. A post-apocalyptic story is a pretty apt metaphor for the experiences of indigenous people post contact with Western culture. Five, you know, uh, how do I put it? While while to a wider society, the post-apocalyptic might be a frightening what-if warning story. To the lives of indigenous people of North America, the apocalypse happened a long time ago, and they've been living through the ruins of that. God damn it! See, I'm trying to be clever. I'm not that clever. God damn it. The Marrow Thieves. From reading, from reading the Marrow Thieves, from reading the Marrow Thieves, um, from reading the Marrow Thieves, yeah, from reading the Marrow Thieves, I get the idea that the post-apocalypse isn't something that has happened far into the future like the Hunger Games, but rather this is the lived experience of indigenous people in North America today. Georgian Bay, yeah, okay, I like that. Should I write that down? Maybe I should write that down. What was that again? I get the from reading The Marrow Thieves by Cherry Demeline. Sherry From reading The Marrow Thieves by Cherry Demeline, I get very much the impression that the post-apocalypse isn't something that's happened far in the future, a la The Hunger Games, but is something that is happening right now. It just depends on where you are, where you're living in that society. Yeah, okay. From reading The Marrow Thieves, I get very much from reading The Marrow Thieves by Cherry Demeline, I very much get the why from reading The Marrow Thieves by Cherry Demeline, I very much get the sense that the post-apocalypse isn't something that's happening far in the future, a la the Hunger Games, but is something that is happening right now. That is a lived experience for indigenous people in North America. Uh, Demeline, a Georgian Bay Métis writer, won the Governor's General Award for Literature in Canada for this novel. Oh, God damn it. That said, this is a future world where no one can dream but Indigenous people, and in the ruins of this, the surviving whites are hunting down and harvesting Native people for their marrows in hopes of finding a cure or at least some way to stave off the inevitable. 15-year-old Frenchie, a Métis boy, has lost both his parents and, in the opening passages of the novel, his brother. Finds a group of other Indigenous people, most of them young Indigenous people, to go on the run. They're looking for their people. They're looking for a safe place to be. They're battling not only these self-righteous recruiters, but also the traumas of their own past, looking to connect with their people, connect with their own land. Oh God! See, you can see why I'm such a mess in these things, in these openers. Shaky, 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 and not just the camera, but just, God damn it, everything else. Too close to the camera. Tilt it up a little. That's okay. Hi, Theo. Hey, goddamn. Okay. There's no one just outside the door, so maybe I can get the rest of this done, though. I'm tightening up. God damn it. Okay, well, the post-apocalypse is now, and white people are harvesting the very marrows of Native people for their own selfish survival. That is, I suspect, the jumping off point for this YA novel by Cherry Demeline, The Mrrw Thieves. Holy crap, I think the more I script this, the more I'm going to get fucking down my own head. All right. Let's just press record. Let's stop this and just press record and see how I can do. You know, I'll do the full review and we'll see. But I can see why I haven't done this review, because it is just getting more and more. I'm getting more and more tense. It's getting more and more just fucking in my own head. I feel really stressed right now, which is interesting. And out of breath, and it's like, okay, chill. This is a review I'm just going to do for myself. Nobody else is going to ever see it. You know, and go from there, because yeah, it's not just this. It's not. Well, I mean, there's the subject matter of fucking up the subject matter, because it's me talking about something that's I'm literally this is it's an Indigenous person's work, so there's that. You know, and what do I have to say about that is at all valuable, other than maybe, okay, I think I understand the point there. And yeah, all right. I'm not in a great head spot, but I'm just going to do a review and go from there, because, like, fuck, god damn it.